We are truly living in unprecedented times. Across our country, uncertainty feels constant, driven by rising costs, disruption of governmental norms, and recent incidents of political violence have left many communities anxious, divided, and searching for clarity. These moments test our values and challenge our sense of security, but they also remind us of something fundamental. Progress is only possible when we choose unity over division and leadership over fear. Here in Albany County, under the leadership of County Executive Daniel P. McCoy, we've made a conscious decision to focus on what brings people together. We are working to grow an economy that creates opportunity for everyone while confronting the real pressures families face every day, from housing costs to groceries to energy bills. We are investing in public safety so people feel protected in their neighborhoods, while also protecting the environment that sustains our economy, our quality of life, and our future. Economic development continues to be a cornerstone of the McCoy administration, and perhaps the best example of these efforts is the redevelopment of the St. Rose campus. This is a first-of-its-kind project and was named the 2025 Best Real Estate Deals Deal of the Year by the Albany Business Review. During last year's State of the County address, the county executive showcased his vision for the future of the campus, and that dream is quickly becoming a reality. The University at Albany has expressed its intention to purchase Centennial Hall for $12 million, and the Henry Johnson Charter School has submitted an offer to purchase the former Science Building and Albertus Hall for $6.7 million. This is in addition to the recently announced interest in the purchase of the Thelma P. Lally School of Education building, and means we will have nearly $29 million to be paid on the $35 million bond. Each of these investments will breathe new life into the campus and builds the momentum of our redevelopment efforts. Those interested in learning more about the potential of this campus should take a look at the Reimagine St. Rose Playbook. This comprehensive guide was developed in partnership with the Albany County Pine Hills Land Authority, the Advance Albany County Alliance, and the architecture, engineering, and planning firm CPL, using input collected from a series of community visioning workshops and resident-submitted letters, emails, and other feedback. While there is still plenty of work ahead of us, we have worked hard this past year to stabilize the campus and bring some of these facilities back into productive use. The residents of the Pine Hills neighborhood and beyond are already seeing the benefits firsthand, enjoying a variety of free recreational programming such as Zumba, yoga, pickleball, Dungeons and Dragons, chess club, basketball, fitness classes, and swimming, just to name a few. This year, we have also been able to share many meaningful moments with residents, former St. Rose students, and alumni. Perhaps the most impactful was the reopening of the Interfaith Sanctuary, with the sound of its chimes ringing across the quad for the first time in 2 years. This building will continue to serve its original purpose, to bring people in our community of all walks of life together. While the Reimagine St. Rose project is a major undertaking, it is not the only redevelopment initiative that Albany County is pursuing. The Advance Albany County Alliance has been laying the groundwork for a number of exciting economic development projects that will reshape our county. This includes the development of a master plan to guide capital investment into the Altex Steel site, the most promising shovel-ready site in our region. This parcel is a prime location for manufacturing and has capacity for electrical service, rail, water, and sewer. However, we will soon have another blank canvas that will be ideal for new construction, the Central Warehouse property. It may not look so different right now, but our partners at Gramercy Group and Lero Hill have been hard at work clearing the asbestos inside the building and prepping the site for demolition. Once abatement is completed, the demolition crews will tear it down floor by floor till there is nothing left of this eyesore. Once it is gone, we will hold a series of public workshops to discuss potential property uses with the local business community and ensure that this site is beneficial to everyone who calls the City of Albany home. Closer to State Street, we are in the process of selling the Albany County Department of Probation building located at 60 South Pearl Street. This sale is not only ensuring that taxpayers get fair value for a building that is nearing the end of its service life, it is also opening the door to new investment and economic activity downtown. The former McDonald's right down the road at 106 South Pearl Street, is also brimming with potential. While it has been vacant for several years, Albany County has actively been engaging with the community to collaborate on new ideas for the property. We are in the final stages of something truly special for this site, and we'll have more information to share soon. The Albany Capitol Center is a cornerstone of our community's event and hospitality industry. Their ambitious expansion project will add many new amenities, including an outdoor courtyard, a pedestrian bridge, and additional pre-function spaces. Albany County was proud to partner with the Albany Convention Center Authority to provide the financial backing for this project. Albany County is also taking its economic development efforts international, with the county executive recently announcing a twinning and cooperation agreement with Northumberland County in Ontario, Canada, marking a significant step towards strengthening economic development and cultural exchange between the two communities. Under this agreement, both counties commit to building a long-term relationship focused on shared learning, mutual support, and opportunities that strengthen our communities. It establishes a framework for joint projects and ongoing dialogue between leadership teams in both counties. This agreement is part of a broader effort to expand the county's international relationships. Here at home, quality of life is a high priority, and this year County Executive McCoy has taken concrete steps to make Albany County an even stronger, more connected community. High-speed internet is no longer a luxury, but a fundamental utility. Albany County has invested $3.2 million in American Rescue Plan funds, and the New York State Empire State Development Corporation has provided a $1 million grant to provide broadband access to 1,000 underserved addresses. These projects, along with others in the pipeline, will help us work toward 100% high-speed internet coverage in Albany County. With this expansion, our rural areas are becoming more attractive to homebuyers and young professionals who want to raise a family while still staying connected to modern opportunities. Part of the American dream, the pursuit of owning your own home, has been impossible for too many people. Too many hardworking families, young professionals, and seniors are struggling to find affordable places to live. Nationally, home prices are up by 60% over the past decade. In addition, about a quarter of renters, some 12 million households, spend more than half their income on housing. This crisis demands creative solutions and new policies. In partnership with his colleagues in the Albany County Legislature, County Executive McCoy has launched 2 programs to help with the affordability crisis. First, the creation of the Albany County First-Time Homebuyer Navigator Program, which is helping to remove many of the common barriers faced by first-time homebuyers and focuses on low and moderate income individuals. Second is a partial property tax exemption for residents who build accessory dwelling units on existing residential property. By offering this tax exemption, we're encouraging homeowners to create more housing options. Together, these programs are expected to encourage responsible housing growth, improve affordability, and create more vibrant, sustainable communities. When we invest in recreational facilities, we are enhancing quality of life by creating welcoming spaces that support health, wellness, and a strong sense of community for residents of all ages. Work at the Upper Camp area at Lawson Lake County Park has been completed and shows the county executive's continued dedication to growing and improving this park. Visitors from the Capital Region and beyond can enjoy activities such as hiking, fishing, canoeing, bird watching, picnicking, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing. It also hosts our annual Winterfest, as well as the Summerfest and Trail Run. This year, the former Gateway Sports Complex in Cohoes reopened as the Gil Ethier Albany County Athletic and Community Center. It is becoming a place where families, seniors, and youth can come together to swim, exercise, and enjoy water-based activities. Albany County is increasingly being recognized as a place where opportunity, innovation, and quality of life come together. And that recognition was underscored when LinkedIn ranked the Albany metro area as number 4 on its 2025 Cities on the Rise report, highlighting our growing appeal to talent and employers alike. MVP Arena has become a powerful way to showcase Albany County and the entire Capital Region on a national and international stage, drawing top-tier talent, major events, and visitors from around the world. This year will feature performances by Rascal Flatts, Barry Manilow, and more. The arena saw a net operating profit of $2.1 million, thanks to the responsible management by our partners at ASM Global. Together, we remain focused on long-term stability, making smart investments, and ensuring this arena remains a vibrant community asset for years to come. MVP Healthcare, the naming sponsor for the arena, continues to be an important partner in our ongoing efforts to support the community. County Executive McCoy has long highlighted the importance of collaboration with civic and business leaders to enact positive change. The innovation partnership between Albany County and MVP Healthcare was founded on this principle and continues to be a vital community asset. As the region's premier entertainment and sports venue, MVP Arena brought in many major events this year, including the 2025 CrossFit Games in August. Albany County was a proud host, and the Innovation Partnership was a proud sponsor for this three-day competition. Over the course of the games, total direct spending from visitors reached over $4.6 million. Of that spending, over $1 million was for lodging, and another $1 million was spent on recreational activities, like going to affiliate gyms. Hotels and other short-term rentals saw over 5,300 rooms booked. The event directly supported over 2,200 jobs. Albany County saw a direct return on investment of over $116,000. This was a clear win for our local economy, our small businesses, and our residents. For the third year in a row, the Innovation Partnership provided our students an opportunity to shine on stage with Grammy Award-winning musicians. The Symphony Side by Side has members of the Albany Symphony and the Empire State Youth Orchestra perform music from iconic movies such as Jurassic Park, Moana, Wicked, Spirited Away, and more. Esports is one of the fastest growing industries, with scholarship opportunities and career paths in fields such as computer science, digital media, and game development. However, many students face barriers to entry due to the high cost of gaming equipment. That is why the Innovation Partnership invested $15,000 into a 12-week STEM esports program run by Claim to Fame Entertainment in video gaming and esports education in Menands. This partnership continues to grow, and this year the Innovation Partnership will be the presenting sponsor for the 5th annual New York State High School Esports Showcase at MVP Arena in September. This event brings together high school esports teams from across New York State for a full day of competition, student engagement, and program building. Beyond creating opportunities for our students, the Innovation Partnership is also focused on supporting public health and quality of life for the residents of Albany County. In September, we cut the ribbon on a brand new outdoor fitness court in the town of Bern. This court is the result of the Innovation Partnership teaming up with the National Fitness Campaign and is the latest addition in a series of fitness courts opened in Albany County. 2 years ago, we opened our first fitness court in Towasentha Park in Guilderland, the first expanded version of the facility in New York State. It was thanks to the Innovation Partnership that the Albany County Parks and Recreation Department was able to host a brand new program, Cheer Fundamentals with UAlbany Cheer. This clinic focused on building confidence and teamwork while teaching the fundamentals of cheer. This dedication to public health also extends to the workforce of our healthcare industry. In New York State and across the country, hospitals, nursing homes, and clinics are struggling to maintain adequate staffing levels, putting undue pressure on our dedicated nurses, who are already dealing with the impact of overcrowding. This problem is only projected to get worse, and it's anticipated that New York State will face a shortage of nearly 40,000 nurses by 2030. That is why our partners at Maria College and the Albany Med Health System came together to develop a transitional care clinic created with a clear goal in mind, expanding access to care, especially for residents who have historically been underserved, while providing a hands-on learning environment for students from Maria College and Albany Medical Center. The clinic will be located inside the neurology department at Albany Medical Center and will assist patients without a primary care physician who are released from the emergency room. This model helps ensure that emergency departments can focus on urgent, life-threatening situations, while the clinic addresses ongoing health needs and preventative care. Beyond serving patients, this clinic will still play a critical role in shaping the future of healthcare. Quality of life and workforce development go hand in hand, and our approach recognizes that people are more likely to build careers and stay in a community where they can thrive both professionally and personally. Albany County partnered with Maria College to help strengthen both our workforce and the quality of care for our residents at the Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center. Through the New York State Caring Gene Career Pathways Training, or CPT program, Maria College is providing training for individuals pursuing a career in nursing. This is administered by the New York State Department of Health and fully covers the cost of tuition, textbooks, supplies, and fees to complete any 2-year degree or licensing program for high-demand occupations in nursing, mental health, social work, and more. We have had Maria College admissions staff on site at Shaker Place to provide information to current employees about their academic options, and they'll help guide employees through the application process. By removing financial barriers that too often prevent talented individuals from pursuing or advancing their nursing careers, we are empowering both new and existing nurses to reach their full potential. We celebrated another milestone this year at Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center when we celebrated the first 2 graduating classes of the Certified Nursing Aide Training Program. This paid 3-week full-time course is taught in both the classroom and clinical settings. Through hands-on coursework, trainees learn how to provide safe, compassionate care and basic life support. Upon successful completion of the program, students are prepared to take and pass the New York State Department of Health CNA exam to earn their certification and begin their career in healthcare as a full-time Shaker Place employee. Our team at Shaker Place continues to be recognized for their hard work and dedication. Last November, our case management team received the prestigious Eddie Care Manager Award. Albany County's workforce development investments reached beyond the healthcare industry this year. Our ongoing partnership with the Capital Region Workforce Development Board continues to create stronger pathways to employment for those who need it most. First, we invested $1 million in American Rescue Plan Act funds for an on-the-job training program, giving businesses the opportunity to train their workforce through a learn and earn model. This program is perfect for businesses who have difficulty filling their skilled labor force with qualified, experienced workers or who want to upgrade their current workforce. This initiative launched 2 years ago, and as of July 2025, a total of 39 individuals were trained among 10 businesses with a 100% retention rate upon training completion. As part of the second initiative, Albany County invested over $137,000 to provide dedicated staff to serve as reentry workforce development navigators and case managers for Albany County individuals transitioning from the Albany County Jail and residents from other facilities. This program was launched just last year, and to date, a total of 86 reentry and justice-involved individuals have been served so far. These numbers are promising, but the county executive recognizes there is still more work to be done, which is why he extended the program into 2026 with another investment of $137,500 to support this effort. Together, these 2 initiatives reflect our shared belief that when we invest in people, we invest in the long-term health and prosperity of the community. These workforce development investments are not just good for the economy, but are a powerful tool to improve public safety by breaking the cycle of poverty and crime. People who find stable employment are far less likely to return to jail, which means safer neighborhoods and less strain on our justice system. This is just one of the many steps the county executive has taken to restore confidence in public safety. When violence broke out during the July 4th festivities on the Empire State Plaza and a flare gun was used to burn down a home, County Executive McCoy moved quickly to address this issue and enacted an executive order raising the age to purchase a flare gun to 21 years old. It was a sensible step to keep people safe while still allowing responsible use. Albany County firefighters respond to around 39,000 calls a year. As a former firefighter himself, supporting first responders has been a top priority throughout County Executive McCoy's career. That is why he acted and secured a 21-acre site, giving us the space we need to build a state-of-the-art live fire training facility, the first of its kind in the city of Albany. This facility will provide realistic, hands-on training scenarios that prepare firefighters, paramedics, and other emergency personnel for the challenges they encounter in the field. It will help attract and retain the best talent, improve emergency response capabilities, and reinforce our commitment to those who dedicate their lives to protecting us. This fire training facility will be the future site of important trainings, like the Albany County Fire Service Academy pilot program that was launched this year. This provided Albany County residents with a free 40-hour New York State Basic Exterior Fire Operations course. This hands-on experience helped cement knowledge and provided an opportunity for participants to use the techniques and tools for fighting wildfires, such as fire suppression, back burning, and cut lines. Probation officers play a critical role in both public safety and in helping individuals rebuild their lives. In 2025, Albany County also hosted the first session of the Capital Region Fundamentals of Probation Practice Academy. This is a vital training program designed to equip new probation officers with the tools, skills, and mindset to effectively serve our communities. This partnership ensures we are building a stronger, unified approach to probation practices across the Capital Region. The state only offers this required training 1 to 2 times a year, which is simply not enough for our growing workforce needs. That's why we took the initiative to implement our own regional academy, ensuring every probation officer can receive timely, high-quality training close to home. We all want to protect our children, and that includes when they ride the bus to school. In November 2023, we partnered with Bus Patrol to install stop-arm cameras on our school buses as part of the Albany County School Bus Safety Program. In an ideal world, we wouldn't need this program, but unfortunately there are still drivers out there who illegally pass stopped school buses, putting students at risk. The program has grown exponentially since then, and this year we celebrated Ravenna Queens Selkirk Central School District joining the program. All eligible school districts have now opted into the program and joined us in our effort to protect children on their way to school. Public safety also extends to protecting public health and our environment from emerging threats. For years, biosolids were being used by local farmers as a cost-effective fertilizer. However, it was becoming increasingly clear that the use of these biosolid fertilizers were leading to the exposure to pathogens, contaminants, heavy metals, microplastics, and PFAS, or forever chemicals. These risks were not known to the farming community, and in order to protect and ensure that agricultural practices remain safe and sustainable, the county executive issued a moratorium on the use of biosolid fertilizers on farmland. This temporary pause on the practice ensures that Albany County can make a more informed decision once up-to-date research has been made available while mitigating potential harm in the short term. As part of our continued efforts to promote sustainability, the county executive announced a new collaborative effort with Ecolong to help residents reduce energy waste, lower utility bills, and modernize building efficiency across the county. The Equitable Grid Interactive Homes, or EGIH project, aims to provide smart devices to residents so they can better monitor their energy usage, minimizing waste. Funding for this effort is provided in part by the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority, NYSERDA. County Executive McCoy believes in leading by example, especially when it comes to protecting the environment. Albany County recently completed the installation of a new solar array on top of the MVP Arena parking garage. This will not only improve the county's capacity to install electric solar vehicle chargers, but will also decrease our carbon footprint and save money. Under County Executive McCoy's leadership, Albany County has taken several decisive steps to being the greenest county in New York State. In October, we cut the ribbon on our newest Albany County Public Works Department highway garage. We also strive to make all our new highway garages energy efficient, and this facility was no exception, with up to 30% of the building being energized with solar and geothermal energy. This location, right here next to Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center, was no coincidence. A portion of this new building will be used to store maintenance equipment and other items that will directly support upkeep of the nursing home grounds and the surrounding area, ensuring that residents have a clean, safe, and welcoming environment year-round. This is government working smarter by sharing resources, streamlining operations, and planning for the long term. It is plain to see that Albany County is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We know it, and now word is spreading to the rest of the state and the country. Our region was selected to be featured as part of the Viewpoint Project with Dennis Quaid. County Executive McCoy, CEO of the Albany Black Chamber of Commerce, Deshauna C. Wiggins, and President of the University at Albany, Javidan Rodriguez, were all given a chance to be interviewed in the segment and highlight Albany County on the national stage. Under County Executive Daniel P. McCoy's leadership, Albany County continues to move forward, even as dysfunction and division in Washington increasingly spill into communities like ours. We have seen deeply troubling incidents involving U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in cities such as Los Angeles and Minneapolis, and those national tensions reached home in a very real and painful way. Last year, a mother named Maria was arrested by ICE and sent to a detention facility in Louisiana. Her 4-year-old daughter was left behind. Despite Maria's request to be deported together with her child, she was sent to Colombia alone, while her daughter remained in foster care through our Department for Children, Youth, and Families. For 8 long months, a little girl waited without her mother. Regardless of the politics or circumstances, one thing was clear: this family needed to be reunited. A child should not be separated from her parent, and no family should have to endure that kind of uncertainty and heartbreak. Through the persistence and leadership of County Executive McCoy and the work of our county team, Maria was finally able to hold her daughter again. It was a moment that reminded all of us why compassion must guide our actions, especially when situations are complicated and emotions are high. At a time when fear and division too often dominate the national conversation, Albany County chose a different approach. County Executive McCoy chose to act with care. He chose to put people first, and he chose to lead. That choice reflects who we are as a community. Albany County has faced its share of challenges, but we have never lost sight of who we are. We are a community rooted in resilience, unity, and care for one another. That is what continues to move us forward, and it is why the state of our county is strong.